Hey gang, it's BATJAC JW coming to you, and this video is about value. And I brought out just a small portion of the collection that I've got, in which I consider I guess you could say the cash value is not worth it for me to, if you were going to go down and sell these at a local shop or pawn shop or whatnot, or one of the shows or something like that. And what I mean by that is what I would get for it. Well, the cash value would not equal to the value of having the item itself. And so, like for instance here, this Ruger Mark II is one of my favorite Plinkin 22s that I would get, and just take to the range and just go and plink around and grab a brick of shells and go for it. And so what I mean is, if I were to sell this, if I were to take this down to the local shop, I would probably, the amount of money they would give me for this is not worth what the value of actually having this and owning this is. To me, if I were to, because you would probably only get a couple $100 for it or something like that. To me, it's worth more than that, just because of what it is and how much fun you could have with it, and just by owning it. Now, another good example here, I've had this for a long time. This was actually the first video. The video that I had with this originally was the one that was gaining the most traction on the channel, which has now been kind of a lot of other videos have topped it. But this is my Walther PPK N22. And I've had this thing for a long time. You can tell it is worn. I've taken it everywhere. I've shot it a lot, and again, this is one of those things where I think even brand new at the time when I bought it was like $300, $350, something like that. So again, this is one of those things where a shop would probably only give you X, like $100 or something like that. I wouldn't sell it, no way, because having this is worth more to me than just that cash value. This is actually just a lot more fun to have, and I would rather keep it. So that's kind of where I'm getting at. Another one here I brought on the list would be my Cimarron, or otherwise known as the Uberti single action. It's a Colt clone of the true old school cowboy gun. This one's in 3840. I think these are running $500-600. At least that's when I bought it. Again, there it is. If you were to sell it, well, you probably only get around $350-400 for them. It's worth more as the cool factor of having it. There again, this is worth more just having this thing and playing around with it. Now, of course, obviously, honestly, if you're, you got to do what you got to do in some occasions. But I'm just kind of bringing out some of the ones that I think, for me in my collection, that it wouldn't be worth me selling them, because I wouldn't get the price, the cash amount I would get for it is just not worth what the actual item gives for me. This one here, a TSOS 1911. This one here is the World War II copy, and they've done a really good job at it. I really believe that. And I think I paid like $400 for that, out the door, flat out, everything, all things included, $400 or something like that. And again, that's something that if I were to take it to a shop or something like that, they'd probably offer me $200 for it. It's just, I'd rather keep it. It's worth more to me as what it is and having it in the collection than versus selling it. So anyway, that's kind of the rundown of the video here. It's kind of what I wanted to show you here on the channel. Just some stuff that I feel like the cash value isn't quite worth the actual true value of owning the actual piece. So thanks for subscribing and watching the video.